are plenty of wide receivers heading to free agency. Do you think Indy will snag one or two up? Definitely need a couple, especially if Big TY retires. Hashtag PMS in LA. Shout out to Sith, dude, man. I don't think you're an evil guy. I think that's a pretty good question. The wide receiver that you need to keep an eye on, and he got hurt, Chris Godwin. Chris Godwin, look for a lot of interest in him. As soon as he left, that Buccaneers team looked different, it sounded different, and operated differently. I don't know if that's because his leadership was missed in there, his production was missed in there, the offensive strategy and scheme with what you can do with him is missing in there. Another Penn State guy, shout out to LeVar Arrington, but look for him to be somebody that is highly sought after. I agree the Colts need more weapons, but that's every team in the NFL at this point.
I got a couple. Al Robinson's also up. Devontae potentially. Will Fuller.
I mean, Devontae's going to get paid more. If he hits the market, he's the number one guy, right? He'll set the market, obviously.
He's not going.
But they don't have any. The Colts have no first-round picks, correct?
Well, until we send Carl over to Pittsburgh.
You can take Juju.
Okay.
You want Juju?
Juju's going to be in the market.
Okay.
He had the Chiefs, the Ravens, and the Steelers were interested in him, right?
And then recently said he wouldn't mind playing for the Cowboys.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because that's big-time content creation down there. Big-time, a lot of eyes on primetime television for the Dallas Cowboys. Look for that to be a real thing as people continue to look for new destinations. And I know quarterbacks have made that, popular. Because, Tom leaves, Super Bowl. Peyton leaves, Super Bowl. Matthew Stafford leaves, Super Bowl. So, quarterbacks are definitely thinking that. But look for free agents saying, hey, there's a lot of money to be made off the field. I'll take a little bit of a smaller deal to get to a place that's on primetime television all the fucking time. Not everybody's going to be like that. I'm just saying look for that to potentially have a little bit of influence in the decisions made going forward.
Yeah, Michael Gallup from Dallas also on there, and Calvin Ridley from the Falcons still on his rookie contract. Looking for a trade. I don't even know if my mic's on, but okay. Hey, he's looking for a trade, so, there's a bunch of guys
You sound
out
like
there.
Foxy right now, dude.
Ridley will be – if
you sound like Foxy right now.
Okay, all right. Well, I'll just mute this mic. I'll hang up. I'll play some rock, paper, scissors with people walking by. Maybe ask them a question or two. Okay, here we go.
It's bam, 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 shoot.
Boom. Yeah.
Ready?
Uh-huh.
Fuck. Paper. I just learned a lot
It's always
about
best
you.
out of three. It's always best out of three.
No, I threw a rock. He threw paper. We learned all we needed to know. Anyways, whenever we get back to some of the wide receivers out there, Godwin's going to be him. Devontae's going to get tagged, right? We all just assume he's going to get tagged. But how does he get tagged while them also having to do the salary cap gymnastics? I'm not 100% sure there.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to play out. And if he gets tagged, he doesn't have to sign it, right, until a certain date, when he has to make the final decision. Either you sit out the first 8 or 10 weeks of the season. Remember,
I don't know. Or can you
people have
sign
done
it?
this before.
Can you sign it anytime?
Well, you don't have to sign. If you don't sign it, you can still work on a long-term extension, right? Or it's the other way around.
So here's the thing. So I was franchise tagged.
Okay.
Obviously. It's a nightmare because it is no long-term at all. It is 1 year. Now, it's a lot of money.
It's guaranteed money, though. That's the only time. It's guaranteed for that year,
Yeah,
right?
it's an average of the top 5 salaries without bonuses at your position. So kicker, punter, franchise tag, if you are thinking you're due up and you're pretty good at your position without bonuses involved, just salary, kind of get fucked business-wise. Kind of a little bit, but it's guaranteed money. I couldn't wait to sign that thing. How many millions am I getting? To do what? Yes, give me that thing. This is guaranteed as soon as I sign this. Guaranteed no matter what happens, you're getting it. Sweet. I was actually in Niagara Falls with Nick Moraldo and his little brother AJ for his 19th birthday.
Hell yeah.
Whenever that whole thing happened. We had quite a time. And turns out the loonies and toonies weren't doing that well, so the dollar went a long way, especially when you were just come into a lot of dollars all of a sudden. Now, it wasn't in my bank account at that moment, but it was nice to have a little freeing. Hey, we can spend some money here. There's going to be a lot on the way. But in a lot of situations, guys hate it, and they hold off as long as possible because they're trying to negotiate with another team to pick up a sign-and trade, I think. And then that trade, hoping it's in the window where you can renegotiate, then they can work a long-term deal because there's only a certain amount of time in which you're a franchise tag that you can negotiate a deal. I will let everybody know that there was, after I signed a franchise tag, there was no re-ups to see if we wanted to do another deal. I didn't even hear from the guy until the next March or whatever. But that is what I think guys wait for, to see if they can get a long-term deal done still, or if they can find another partner that is willing to take that guaranteed money and make a trade for it and renegotiate the entire thing. I believe that is how it all works out.